All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We have the proper players now. Red shirt, you have Jeremiah Gage, and in the black, Raed Shabib. Lag for the opening break. And it looks like Raed wins the first break. You're watching the BCAPL National Championships, the singles 8-ball platinum division for the men.
And we were able to run down Jeremiah, huh?
Yeah, we got the right player.
Get him to the right table. Race the 6 in the platinum.
Winner goes on.
Loser
goes to the drinking division.
Yep.
Or gambling, whatever you are here in Vegas.
Wait till the next event starts.
Yeah. We're coming to you live from the Rio All Suites and Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. Got 10 days of pool coming at you on BadBoys TV. CSI will be here tomorrow with more. And after that's all concluded, then we will have the, then it's...
Well, the Scotch Double starts on Friday. And the 8-ball single starts on Saturday.
Yep. And then there's the 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball, which CSI will be bringing you.
Oh, the
challenge.
Yeah, actually the 9-ball challenge starts tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow morning.
And Jeremy is coming over here and taking care of the volume issue for the rooms.
It was working in the room.
It wasn't early, but they got another board.
Oh. Did they bring you that board?
Yeah.
See, can't tell if this one ball slides by here. It doesn't look like it. He was playing it like he thought he could get it to go in there, and it didn't. I almost lucked the 9 in the other corner.
Well, no, we're not coming through, Jeremiah. Did you turn our volume down?
Ours is coming through. You can't hear me?
No, I can't hear anything.
What happened to your...
I don't know.
Because I can hear you and mine just fine.
Yeah, I'm not hearing you. Well, he's got to... Hello, test.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear her. I can't hear her. Oh, no, I can hear her. She can't hear me.
Oh, I can hear you.
Oh, now you can. Okay,
Yeah,
we're back. We're back then. Okay, good. Yeah, he's kicking at this one ball and...
I wasn't here when they put it in.
Made a good hit, and...
Oh, I thought the 2 was going to go in, and 7 came and got in the way.
Well, it's going to be hard to miss this one ball on the side. It's going to drop right in off. Was that the 4 ball?
Just trying to give a little bit more feed to the hotel. It sounds good up there. I watched the April Lawson Lori John match. That's about 10 minutes after I woke up.
Well, we got the one ball that's dead off the 4 in the side.
Yeah.
And then the 2-7 combo is pretty simple, and the 2 ball will go over towards that other corner.
Yeah. I wouldn't like shooting the 2 from in there where he was just looking at.
He basically just wants to stop his cue ball.
Yeah, you want to be able to shoot.
Maybe pull it back a little bit, but...
Yeah, I need to pull it
This
back.
is like...
Wants that 4 to get out the way.
Thank you.
Because you need to be cutting that in at the rail.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he smashed that so hard, but I would have wanted to been, like you said, right on the rail would have been the perfect place to be.
Or maybe he, with the way the cue ball's going into the rail and then coming off the rail. If you were on the rail, maybe he thought the cue ball would just stay there.
Yeah, he came out okay though. He's fine.
Oh yeah, and there's gonna be a short rack.
Yeah, get on the 4-ball and 6-9 combo.
I might even do this one a couple rails for that 4 in the side pocket by the 8, or he can come back and forth, whatever he's more comfortable with.
Either way, or just go straight out like that. That's fine. He had a couple of different options there.
Yeah, and he nice angle there.
Yeah, all you got is just
shoot and stop here. Go forward if he wants.
Yep, just concentrate on pocketing the ball. You're going to be fine wherever the cue ball lands. That'll work.
Straight in, 6-9. Rack number 1.
Goes to Raed. Yep, I talked to him a few minutes ago. I didn't know if it was Raed or Raed.
Raed.
Told me it was Raed.
Yeah, he came up to make sure. He says, "Are you going to be talking? How are you going to say my name? Will you tell me how to say your name?"
I asked him when I saw him out there when we were waiting for Jeremiah to show up.
Yeah, and by the Fargo rate, Raed is just a skosh better player than Jeremiah. Pretty even here with the 667 or 69. My pen was running out of ink. 669 to 702. Jeremiah was waving high.
I guess that's what that was.
He was looking for the camera. Where is it? Hey.
Oh. And it's Jeremiah's break.
Yep. Hopefully Jeremy found the right knob to turn up the volume for everybody watching back in their hotel rooms.
Oh, is that what it was? Or it was too low?
Yeah, they said they had to have it turned all the way up to 100 to be able to hear it, but so that it's the volume for their line that is low. That's 3 was thinking about going.
Yeah, he made a ball, but he can't.
Made the 5.
Doesn't look like he can see any of the 1.
No.
Tough to push out from there because the 1's so close to the pocket.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is, push to the end rail by that upper left-hand corner there.
Yep.
I mean, it's a wide open table.
I know what Shane would do. He would push the cue ball just to the left of where it is now and
let him jump.
Hook behind the 8, and hopefully the guy give it back to him.
Yeah, push out for a jump shot.
But that's exactly what he did. These guys are skill level.
Yeah, they're just below those guys, with these Fargo rates.
Yep. So that was a good move. Force the guy to jump, and he'll take the jump. He's not going to pass it back.
Oh no, not somebody of that caliber.
Yeah, and the one's pretty close to the pocket.
Yeah, it's pretty straight. The 2, you don't really have to do a lot because of where the 2 is.
And even if he's hooked behind the 8-ball a little bit, the kick to the side rail to the 2 is going to make the 3 easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's probably going to hit this with a little bit of a draw jump.
Probably so, and he's got a little bit angle, so the cue ball's probably going to go left a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
The only place he wouldn't want to be is froze up on the side rail.
Looks like he's got himself a predator jump break there.
Yep.
And a center of the hole, but the cue ball goes off the table.
Yep, he hit that too hard.
Yeah. That is a ball in hand foul. 1 ball stays down.
Well, this is a good opportunity for Jeremiah to tie this match up. The only real key is to get over on the 6.
Yeah, from the 4 to the 6, missing the 8.
Yeah, everything else is pretty easy.
Probably want to come a little low, take the 8 out of play. Yeah, probably slide down off of that side rail and bump off of it a little bit out, but like kind of between the 6-8 with the cue ball.
Mm-hmm. If you wanted to really get tricky, he could try to just bump the 6 even. Get it off the rail. Ooh, he's coming out a long ways.
Way, way out.
Now, see, that's not so good because the 4's not that tough of a shot, but if he plays the cue ball over on our end of the 6, he's got to run it past the side pocket, which creates a little more challenge.
And it is just about frozen from the overhead view and everything.
Yeah.
That 6 ball, it did go past both points of the side pocket.
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't know, I don't even think, you'd want to try and straighten it up enough to come in between the 9-6 because that puts the side pocket in play.
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to roll it in and take the hard shot on the 6.
Yeah, but that's really the only option he had there. It would have been tough to get on the other side of the 6.
Yeah. Maybe could have looked at possibly looked like maybe even just a little bit of straightening it up. Might have run the cue ball right into the 6 with
Possibly,
where he ended up there.
Yeah. This is not a terribly difficult shot, but you got to be real careful.
Mm-hmm. Well, second game, guy ran out on your first one. A little bit of the muscles are still firing. You getting control of that small twitch.
Yeah. Nicely
Nice,
done.
very nice shot.
Yep. And he landed pretty good on the 7. Now he can pretty much play position for any pocket.
I cut 7 in, come a couple rails around. He might end up shooting the 8 up table if he depends on how he floats this in.
Oh, look out.
Look out for that side pocket. Oh, no. Ooh.
This is a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with the side pocket.
Yeah, you gotta this is when you gotta put a stroke on it. If you cut it to the corner and draw it around all the way around the table, run around the world.
Yeah, I think if he tried to just roll it in, he's gonna flirt with that side pocket.
Mm-hmm. No, I wouldn't want to roll this ball in.
That's what you call the 50-yard line. I think he was trying to hit it easy enough to where he could play it in the side.
Mm-hmm.
Just went over a little far.
Yeah, well, the rain let up and the air conditioner's getting that humidity back out of the room again.
And the tables will speed up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pool players know all the excuses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I might be tempted to cut it into the side.
He was looking at it.
Looks like the cue ball's going to go right at the 9. But he could even scratch off of it because he has to back cut this 8 a little bit. It looks like it's going to hit this right side of the 9 ball if you just go straight top.
I can't tell which way he's going.
It looks like he's cutting it to the side.
Yep. And that was one of the problems with the side, is that you're letting your cue ball go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, to let it go going either way, but at least going the other way, it was coming back around table, back
towards
up towards
the 9.
Yes.
Yep, I actually learned that from Buddy Hall back in the 80s. Always try to be going at your next ball, not away from it.
Yeah. He's one of the people whose stroke I like to try to emulate. He had one of the prettiest strokes in the game.
Yep.
Overcut it, hit it to what would be the pro side, but he overhit it too.
Yeah, he cut it way too thin and the cue ball came back.
And nice little easy 9 ball here for Raed.
Mm-hmm. And he goes up 2-0.
Yep, these short races that...
you screw up in one game and it's a big swing, and it's a 2-game swing, could be more.
Yeah, and that's almost half
now
the race.
Raed's breaking. Yeah.
Well, in the other one, that's almost half the race.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a ladies match going on over here next to us.
Table number 1, yep. The blonde girl there on the table now is a local girl. She plays pretty good, though. The other one, I don't know. Never can remember her name, but
Yeah, I got minis coming up soon, probably. Are they going to
they're
start?
trying to get them started about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Well, there you go. If you're around,
Yeah,
come
the
on
table, the tables are in the mini room, but they don't have the lights up and the tables haven't been leveled yet. So they'll get that done sometime tonight, probably when Kenny comes on board.
in. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's first
Nice
day,
break.
very nice break, nice controlled. You know, one ball went in the side. He was bringing the cue ball
Yep.
back down table for the one.
And one went. He
Mm-hmm.
did not get rewarded. The two's tough. I don't think he can see any of it.
But it doesn't. I mean, he might be able to see the outside edge of
Maybe.
it. It's really tight if he can see any of it. So
it looks like a push out to me.
And you'd want to push to the left side of the table. You push to the right side, you're leaving a possibility for a billiard or something on the 9, or just even. I don't even like to let them ride it moving.
No, anytime you get it moving, it can find a hole.
There's 6 pockets out there, and you don't have to call it. I gotta tell you, I like the room in here. This is my first time coming since moving from the Riv.
Oh, wow.
And there is so much more room in here than there was at the Riviera.
Mm-hmm.
Around the tables, everything. It's just for the vendors aren't cramped up again. You know, with I really like it. A little hotter, but this time of year.
Just a little.
Yeah. So you got to figure out some kind of safety here.
I suppose the 2-ball is cuttable, but it's awful thin.
What if you kind of, thin it to that way? Lori John shot a shot to this similar a couple of times. Bank the 2 off of the end, this end rail here to the side rail.
Towards 8.
Yeah, and towards that side, and the cue ball a couple out of this 2 rails out of the side and back over to that other side as well, because you have to hit it really thin anyhow. And use the 8 try and use the 8 as a blocker.
Yeah, he played the ball.
How about just flat out make it?
And did not get. I don't think he can see that.
No, there's no reward there at all.
That was a good cut. That was a tough shot.
Here comes Shorty.
Yep. Well, no, maybe he can see it.
No, he's breaking down his jump break.
Yep, he is.
Yep. Gotta keep Whitey on the table. Again, you match that we did earlier, so being close to the outside of the table here.
It's easy to jump it off table, which we've already seen in this match.
Yeah, and when they're like that, what you got to do is get the ball to land right at the base, the cue ball to land right at the base of the object ball. That keeps it on the table. And sends it into the rail and back instead of it hit, because if it hits the table first and then hits the ball, it goes up into the air.
Yep. Well, he executed that really nicely.
Yes, he did.
Got on the 4 good.
5 ball is next, which would be right there next to. That isn't the 3, is it?
I think it's the 5.
Okay, because it looks pretty red. But
it looks like he might be able to go to the side rail and spin out to the left to shoot it in the corner. If he's got too much angle, he could.
He's just going to draw it a couple inches, it looks like.
Oh, he's going to play it in the side. That works.
Yeah.
And he's got natural position for the 7.
Yeah. Something that Tor Lori works with is into the rail and back into your angle, which is what here is going to happen. The cue ball go to the side rail and into the proper angle of the 7.
Yep, just a center ball, and just make sure you get your cue ball off the rail to make it easier to go to the 8. Kind of like that.
And got a nice angle here.
Got angle to where you can go to the end rail and the side rail. Be straight in on the 8 ball, and then just stop your ball.
Yeah, it's a shoot stop from the 8 to the 9 for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's a perfect line. And he's going to have to slide off of it, play it in the same corner probably, or he can go forward with it. He seems to like to do that.
Yeah, but I'd just pop it over to the other side of the 9.
Yeah.
It's pretty natural. Yeah. He's got a little tricky bridge because he's off the cushion there, but that's okay.
Yeah, sometimes that's why, I like shooting that. Or just follow it a couple rails out to play it in the same hole. But he's handled it nice and he wants it to get off the rail.
Yep.
Still getting the feel for the speed of this table. That puts Jeremiah on the board.
On the board. It's now 2-1 Raed, and I believe that's Jeremiah's break. Yep. New event coming up. I believe that's September.
Yep, this is September the 12th through the 17th, I think. I know if I was going to go, I would have to go leave on my son's birthday, September 11th, to get there. So.
So does that mean you're not going?
But we're looking at it. It's not real cheap. We live in a small town in northern Michigan, and it is not cheap to get out of.
Yeah.
And flying all the way to Seattle and stuff, and but we really want to go. Because we're not qualified to play in the Western BCA tournaments. All of our friends are back there who play pool. And we can still play with them and the teams and everything over there for for these tournaments.
How old's your boy?
We have two. One is 15 and they'll be 16 and 17 this year.
Oh, okay. I'll celebrate a day early or something. And
yeah. Yeah, it's also the middle of football season, and he's on the varsity team.
Oh, school's back in session.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like he's got a good shot here on the one. I think I might go forward, even slide off of it with a little bit of little below center to come down out of that bottom rail, a couple rails for the 2-3 combination.
Yeah, I don't. It's hard to tell, but the 2 may even pass the 3.
Yeah, it's really tight if it does.
But the combination is not that difficult if he gets on the 2 nicely.
No, it looks like from the overhead that 3 is sitting just outside the point on the rail.
Yeah.
And not even, with it sitting just on the point, that makes even the combination harder.
Well, that's not where you want to be.
No.
I don't know if that'll bank past the 6 or not, the 7. It may.
It is really tight.
Yeah.
Really, really tight. I think the 8's in the way to catch enough of the 2 to bank it.
Could be.
Looking at the overhead. And the 7 is, it's a really small hole with where that 7 ball is sitting,
if there's even a hole there, it may not even be a hole.
No.
Now he could bank the 2 back towards between 8 and a 9 and send the cue ball up table, but that's...
I use the 7 as a blocker. It's what he's doing.
That's a good shot there.
7 and 8.
Yep, that's a good shot.
Yep. Yeah. Well, in 9 ball, I do prefer to hide the object ball or the cue ball when possible, because it makes it harder to kick. If you put the cue ball out and out in the middle of anywhere, they can kick it any. They got 10 different ways they can kick. If you hide the cue ball.
Well, he's only got one way to kick on this one. He can't go to the end rail. He's got to go to the side rail.
Getting him up against the rail like that, takes away kick shots too.
Yeah. So he can't really control much here. He's just got to go for the hit and hope for the best.
Yeah, there's no kick and stick. There's just a hit the ball. And as he has let it out.
Yep. The 2-3 combo is fairly simple.
And the 2 does have to cut the 3 a little bit, so it is going to be heading towards the end rail. But with the angle he has on the 2 here, he should
be able to come over on the other side of it.
Yeah.
Just don't get behind the 6.
Yeah, hit it with more of a. I'd be hitting it with more of a high ball. So because that brings it more in towards the 6. The center ball brings it over to the side rail more. Well done. Nice shot. Now, with the even though he is technically straight in on this because it's in the hole.
He can do whatever he wants,
Yep.
pretty much, yeah.
A lot of people, you know, even when it's in the jaws a little bit more, they get so nervous, think all they can do is shoot and stop or draw or whatever. You can play the very edge of that ball or hit the ball full in the face or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And there's so many, you know, how much of it are you going to hit to be able to play off of it? And it took me a long time to be able to learn that.
Yeah. Now he can spin this out to the middle of the table, not get behind the 7, hopefully, and shoot the 4 by where he's standing, or cut it a little thinner and come back to about where he's at. Oh, he's going
So
between
right
them.
between the 8, 9. I need it.
I'm guessing the 4 must pass the 9.
It doesn't look like it does. I think he
Oh.
was trying to go between the 7, 8, and just, you know,
Yeah.
misjudged, you know, what he was cueing the ball with, and you can bank the 4 up table, couple 2, 3 rails, and put the cue ball in behind the 9. Or you can put the 4 up on the rail and put the cue ball on the other side of the 9 ball. That leaves a lot of room for the cue ball to leak out, though.
I think.
Is he looking at cutting at this point?
Well, it will go. Not sure if that's what he's. No, that's okay. Pretty simple kick, but still,
Yeah.
he is kicking.
Yeah, guy's kicking at the ball. He didn't, you know, not trying to get out of the farm business.
Yep. Now here's a situation where if you kick with a low cue ball and hit the 4 full, you can stop your cue ball right there and hopefully send the 4 ball up table. But you got to hit that 4 ball full, or your cue ball's going to move one way or another.
Yeah. That's the big thing with the when you hear somebody say kick and stick is it's got to be bottom and you got to hit the ball full.
Full, yep.
Full in the face.
Yep.
Man, it doesn't look like he's aiming this with bottom.
No.
Raed seems to be a pretty deliberate player. He takes his time, and you know, it's nice with like this here that they can do that.
Well, now he's cueing low, it looks like.
Yeah. He thought better about it and decided I better try and hold the cue ball up.
Now, can he see that 4?
Ooh, that is tight. Tight, tight, tight.
He got a little fortunate.
That's pretty easy kick to the side rail. I wonder if we're going to see him measure the the 1 rail kick the 4 in using the mirror system.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only time you're allowed to measure. Then is he going to get a jump cue?
Oh, that's too far to jump.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to jump.
You're going to fly that cue ball off the table.
No, he's still got his regular cue, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's going to come up table for a safe.
Might, if it doesn't.
No.
Nope, leaked out.
Yeah. Just overcooked it just a little bit, and it looks like you can see enough of it to make it.
Yeah. And roll it in gently, and you'll have good shape on the 6.
And if you miss it, you're leaving it at best a bank shot. He looks like he might be having to squirt this just a tiny bit. He's cueing it with a lot of left.
Now, if he's going to try to bank this back to the corner where he's standing, he's going to have to send the cue ball around table. I don't really like that.
No, you can bank it back to, past the 6 to the center of the end rail and let the cue ball go down to the end rail.
Could do that, yeah.
Or even if you hit it thin enough where it comes up and it lines up on the 6, and the cue ball is going to be down by the 8 somewhere.
Well, there's traffic down there. He's likely to be hooked. Looks to me like he's going off the right of the 4.
Is he banking it the other way?
He might be banking it past the 9 and then putting his, that works too.
That's a nice shot.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got now that can't use the that side rail because of the 6th ball. Raed is either going to be looking at a jump kick or just a kick off of the end rail. 2 rail. I don't like the 2 rails. I hate those shots. I hate measuring them.
Well, he's looking like maybe he can get to the side rail there.
Yeah.
Or maybe he can see the edge of it.
If he's looking at the edge of the 4, if he's shooting like that.
Well, that's a tiny hole to get through there.
Threading a needle.
Between the 6 and the 9. I don't know if he can see it or not. Looks like he's aiming right at it, so
Yeah, he must be
be able to see this edge. He's not totally sure.
He's gonna. I think he's gonna swerve it. End up swerving it a little bit.
Well, he can't swerve it much because that 6 is right there too. Oh, he thought he could see the edge and he missed it.
Yeah.
Hit the 9.
Yep, 9 ball was sticking out.
Now, in all likelihood, Jeremiah's going to tie this match up.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be from here.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see. Oh, payouts are on the brackets now.
Oh, they got him up.
Yep. First round, the money is 25th through 32nd in this event. There was 100 guys in this tournament.
100, okay. Was that in the which division?
The platinum division had 100 even.
Oh, really? Wow.
I thought that was. Let me go and double check that, but I'm pretty sure. 100 entrants.
In the platinum, that's pretty good for the high end.
Yeah. And 297 in the gold.
And then they have a silver division too, don't they?
No, not for the 9 ball.
Oh, okay.
9 ball's
just 2 divisions? Okay.
Yeah. And then the women's gold division had 67 and the platinum 23.
Okay. The 9 ball singles generally aren't that big of a field.
Yeah, no. Most everybody comes here to play 8 ball. That's what BCA is. This is just something extra to do. I prefer 9 ball, but I'm only playing 8 ball singles because I play better 8 ball.
I prefer 8 ball. Yep. Jeremiah's going to tie this thing up.
Barring some earthquake or him tripping and fouling the cue ball.
Miscue.
Yeah.
2-2. And it's Raed's break.
Yeah. And Kevin had asked earlier, can they hear us over the commercials? And I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if it's playing music or whatever and cutting us out right now. I don't know.
Well, just to be safe.
There's Luke. Where's Luke? Is he coming?
No. Luke has got to stay home.
Stay home with Karen.
Yep, Christine works, so. And I believe she might even be out of town.
Oh, yeah, because they moved to Alaska.
They're in Fairbanks, Alaska, which is okay in the summer. In the wintertime, it is brutal.
I imagine.
40 below zero.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. I hate the couple of weeks of negative teens we get in northern Michigan.
Yeah.
All right, well, he's made the 6.
And no shot at the 1.
Nope.
I don't think, of all the games, they've played 4 games, I don't think anybody's had a shot from the break.
It seems
they've all been push-outs or
Yeah, he keeps drawing the ball down table
Yeah.
to playing, chasing shape on the one. The one is either not coming down
It's unusual that
or
the
going
one's
inside.
not. Yeah, it's unusual. It's not going to that end of the table.
Oh, and he wasn't playing the cut break either, was he?
Yeah,
He was
I don't think so.
breaking from like the box. So not playing the cut break, which would make the one go to the side.
Yep. Or beyond the side.
Yeah. He's just going to play it rail first in.
Well, nothing to it.
Yeah. There's a hanger.
He's laying good on the 2 to get to the 3.
Yeah.
Shoot the 3 up in the far corner and just roll up a little bit for the 4. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I don't know. The 4 doesn't pass the 9.
No, but if he has the angle of like on the line
Yeah,
of what
he
the
can-
2 is now, he can float forward
Yeah.
towards the center of the table
Yeah, he can get there.
or punch out off of it, however, whatever kind of stroke he likes
Yeah.
to use for that. But with the way these tables play, I so much love rolling the balls.
Yeah, he's got enough angle here to where he can just pop over to the other side of the 4 ball. He doesn't have to hit that hard.
I think he's looking to see how far down he wants to go with it.
I don't think you have to go down far at all. Just
No.
pop it out to the other side of
Yeah.
the 4 ball.
just a little up below center and
Yeah.
pop off of it. And
Well, I would have wanted to go a little further than that.
yeah, now he's going to have to draw to the side rail and back out or swing around.
Yep. If you go forward, you got the 9 maybe is in the way. If you go to the side rail, the 8 ball could mess you up.
Yeah.
It's not that easy from here to get to that 5.
Yeah, you think that extra inch doesn't matter.
It does.
I've worked with a lot of different coaches, and one of the ones that worked a lot with me on my specific game was John Doherty. And JD, if you know him from the Seattle area. And he, great, phenomenal one-pocket player, was a road player for many, many years. But when you have shots like that, what he would tell me, he says, okay, because very rarely do you end up exactly where you want to be. Is it better to go long or short on this shot? Well, okay, I want to go long on this one or short on that one because it leaves me that angle.
You want the angle to the next ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is long or short that angle because it's very rarely going to end up exactly where you want to.
Right.
And it's something, like we're there where he could have, look at it, okay, going longer is better than not going far enough.
Yep. Yeah, he
Banking it in.
Yeah, he played the bank, and he's going to get.
He's going to get a roll.
Sheesh.
He went to the bakery on his way here.
Drove by a church or something.
Starbucks out there selling rolls. I thought they were croissants, but. Yeah. You want to be on the live stream if you're here playing. They don't have matches assigned for the live stream. Go talk to Bonnie, Rick, whoever it is up at the tournament desk.
As each round comes up, they pretty much choose the match they want to put here. So.
Yeah, if they want to put one or give us a break. So if you're here and you're playing and you want to play on the live stream, go ask. Oh, thank you very much, Brian. That's good to know. They can hear us through the commercials.
Okay. So we have to be careful. We can't
Yeah.
say anything inappropriate.
Yeah. That's the one time when I thought I could. Brian is going to be here on Friday, I think he said, during the last match. He's coming up. Going to be here. Come by and say hi. Guys, if you're not coming, you don't know what you're missing out on. I'll show you a pano on the next break. There are vendors from everything pool related possible. They've got all kinds of little challenge things going on with pros.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
got the break competition thing, and
Got a junior 9-ball division. They got, I
And the
believe they have a
wheelchair.
wheelchair
Yep.
division this year.
yep, wheelchair division starts tomorrow or the next day for the 9-ball. They're a day or two behind
Yeah.
for the wheelchair divisions.
Yeah, actually the 9-ball juniors starts tomorrow, and the 9-ball challenge starts tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe that's when the wheelchair. I'll have to look that up.
I'm not sure. Probably during the 9-ball events.
Right. extends his lead here.
Because once Scotch doubles starts on Friday, they use every table.
Oh yeah, Scotch is a mess.
Yep.
Oh, it's my favorite event.
And they really jam them back to back to back, because Saturday the singles 8-ball starts. They try to get the Scotch doubles played down as far as possible so they don't have too many crossovers.
Yeah, but it's my favorite event. I can make one ball all day long. And then the pressure's not on me anymore. There, I'll have to I got it ready. I'll have it up for the
Are you playing with your husband?
We are not playing Scotch. We didn't want to, with doing this, coming in and helping out with BadBoys and stuff. He's playing both singles events, and I'm playing the 8-ball singles event, and I'm going to be working on getting my referee certification.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So, it was too much, and we were going to be in the Platinum division playing against all the pros and everything with his Fargo rate nearing 700, mine's at 500. We went past the 1150 cutoff or whatever it was.
Yeah.
1100.
Well, it's 3-2, Raed, and Jeremiah's at the table with a good shot at the 1. He's trying to decide what to do about the 2. He was looking at coming over to the side rail and maybe playing the 2-9.
Yeah, it's almost lying, perfect.
Yeah, he can't play the 2 in the other corner because it doesn't pass the 8, so.
And that little bottom right-hand English coming off of this rail back over, it's a standard 9-ball shot.
And he won't scratch in the side here because of the 6. He didn't come far enough.
Yeah, that'd be the 7.
I mean the 7,
yeah.
7's a blue one.
You know who's really bad at that is Jay. Jay Helfert.
Oh.
He's really bad at mixing up the 6 and the 7.
Well, it's been a few years now,
Yeah.
so pretty much everybody's used to it.
Man, now what about a billiard? Now that he's where he is.
I'm not sure he can catch that too thin enough to still hit the right spot on the 9. It's hard to tell, but I don't think it's on.
Yeah, he looks like he's still playing the combination. He was looking at the outside edge of this too.
He's thinking, I'm going to move that 9-ball
Yeah.
and see what happens.
Well, and what happens with the 8-ball too, because of how thin he's having to hit this.
Oh,
made
wow,
both of
he hit
them.
that nicely.
Beautiful.
Yep, so it's 3-3.
I didn't even have my board up ready to go because I wasn't sure it was going to go.
That was a good shot.
Very nice shot.
3-3, Raed's break.
Here we go. Here's the room. This is what we got going on.
And that doesn't give you an idea of how big the room actually is. That's better.
For 10 days, ladies and gentlemen.
There's 128 tables in this room, and back on the Amazon, there's another 120 tables.
And then like 24 going
For
into
the mini
tournament room.
Yeah,
So it's 260 tables or something like that.
yeah. We'll start, and because of the World Series of Poker changed our schedule this year, we don't get to Brazil at all. And that was a room where we had 48 tables in there.
Yeah, and there
previously.
because I know there was like 300 tables in previous years.
Yep.
He's made a ball on the break. He's made 2 balls on the break and no shot.
That's been happening this whole set.
The 1 went in again. He's he's come down table like like you're if you've taken lessons or learned anything from anybody playing 9-ball. 1 ball's going down table. You spring the cue ball that way, or if you can't do that, if you know how to. Glenn Atwell taught me how to do that. It's a center ball break where the cue ball actually jumps backwards and stops in the center of the table.
Squats in the center.
Yeah, and that one's not easy to master.
Yeah. That's a player that we miss. He used to come to these every year, but he moved to Kansas, was it?
Yeah, he moved there, but he had that heart attack.
I heard he had some health issues, yeah.
Yeah, he had multiple mini heart attacks, and he quit smoking. I talked to him maybe a year ago, and probably less than that was the last time I talked to Glenn. And he actually recommended a book for me to read. I about hit the floor. I got off the phone with him. I said, Kevin, we have to order this book now. And it is, what's his name? The guy who was the coach for the Team USA.
Oh, yeah. Gosh.
It's not. I always want to say Mark Griffin, but it's not Mark. It's
Oh.
the other guy. That his name's very similar. Griffith.
Oh. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
What's the coach's name?
Mark Wilson.
Mark Wilson.
Oh, okay.
Mark
yeah.
Wilson's book. And we went out and bought it, and just the first chapter has got some unbelievable stuff.
He pushed out, left the jump shot. What,
Yep.
you win, Kevin?
Nope, I am out of the 9-ball singles. I'll be playing 8-ball singles starting tomorrow or next day or whenever.
Saturday.
Saturday. Yep. All right. It looks like we're going to have a jump shot.
Yep.
Anthony Smith, how can I watch the 9-ball platinum division? You are watching the
This is a
9-ball
platinum
division, sir. This is the only table that is being live streamed, so if you're looking for something else, you are not going to find it. However, you can go to the CSI channel and watch and pay to watch the it's the 10-ball. It's going on.
9-ball challenge.
The
Oh,
ni-
you mean over at Griff's?
Over at Griff's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's the final day of that. I know that Shane Van Boning won the winner's side, the hot seat match, and they're battling. And I think they're down to about 4 players over there.
Is this 4-ball going to... Yeah, it was going to go
It
to cue
would.
ball if
Yeah.
it didn't get in the way. It's okay. He wouldn't have wanted that shot anyhow.
Yep. Shane Van Boning is sitting in the hot seat of the U.S. Open 10 ball over at Griff's. And as we speak, Roberta Gomez is playing. Where is he playing? We don't know yet. He's
waiting.
He's waiting on the winner of Justin Bergman and Alex Pagulayan.
And is that for 4th place?
Then they'll be down to 4. And Roberto will be playing the winner of that match for 4th,
and
3rd and 4th. And
who's
Kiamko lost the hot seat match to Shane, so
Warren.
he's sitting and waiting for somebody to come play him.
Well, it looks like Jeremiah's going to try and rip this back. Right under his arm, maybe. There.
Yep.
And he caught the 3 to pull it out for a shot.
Yeah, he played that. He hit that a little bit too hard. It kind of killed his angle. And the bank ended up short, but
That
look how he
stiffened.
landed.
Yeah, stiffened it up a little bit,
Yep.
and he's ended up...
He got a roll out of it.
I don't think he can... Can he just barely thin that 2, send the cue ball up here and pocket the 3?
Not
Because he is almost
sure.
frozen to it.
Not sure.
And if you don't, maybe you leave him safe behind the 5. I mean, you got to
True, yeah.
brush the ball. Or go the other way. If it's not on that way, brush it. You'd have to miss the 7, come back up. I hate being frozen balls. Kick it in. Well, he's looking at putting him down on the end rail, it looked like. Trying to get him in behind the 4. I'd be wanting
Is there
somebody to...
room to even put it behind the 4? Well, but
Oh, he
that's
just
okay.
barely got the rail.
That's okay.
Yep. Yeah, he may have the very edge of the 2.
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it, but he may have it. Looks like he's getting ready to kick.
Yeah.
Is that a purple heart shaft or is it black?
Can't tell.
Almost other than the black shaft, it looks like an old school Sneaky Pete Deffrin. Oh, it was almost in the hole. It just caught the point of the side pocket there.
Yep. Yeah, he's got room for the 2 ball to pass the 5 into the corner. I'm not sure if he has the entire pocket, but I know there's room to make it.
Yeah, just enough to slide by there. Oh, he had plenty of
Yeah,
room.
he had the whole pocket.
Yeah, it looked a little bit tighter than that, but
Yeah.
that whole pocket was available to him. He's got nice angle here.
Yep.
Thin the outside edge of the 2. He can... I think you might want to come to the left side of the 9 ball here and just let it go naturally instead of trying, because that 5 ball's huge.
Right. Normally, I'd probably go 2 rails to the side of the table where the 7 is, but that 7 is a bad spot where you could hook yourself real easy.
And the 5 ball's
so
big.
I think I like just hitting this 3 good and thin and going down. Well, no, he chose to go 2 rails, and this is what happens.
It's going to happen, yep. See that? The 7 ball's... Oh, he's got it. He's got the shot.
Yeah, but that was dangerous.
Yeah, the 5 ball's big. He just missed hitting the 5. Just missed getting hooked by the 7.
I like going the other way, though, the way the 7 was sitting there.
Yeah, anytime you can take traffic out of your
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
You know, there's so many... This is a game of millimeters, and you want to have as much open space between, you know, where you're playing shape on and your next ball as possible.
Well, he just wants to shoot 7 in and float the cue ball out to right about where it is right now.
Yep, come back up to about the center of the table. Oh, he's going to come through
Well,
a couple rails around. He likes to spin his ball.
Yeah, but that wasn't the natural. Look at this.
Oh.
See, now look at the shot he's got.
Yeah.
He just could have used a high center ball and gently just popped out to the middle of the table.
Yeah, and I think there's only one shot harder than having to bridge out of the back of the pocket like this, and that's that dead straight in on the rail. You know, bridging out of this hole is not easy. You mean you do have access to the whole cue ball, and he just fires it in.
Yep. All right, Raed
Good,
takes the
Raed
lead,
take-
4-3. It's Jeremiah's break. And it looks like Jeremiah's taking a player break. Nope, he went over to
Not
get the
want to
magic.
get the magic crack.
Yeah, it was over on the next table there where they set it.
You're watching Bad Boys TV. Live from the Riviera. No, we're not in the Riviera. We're in the Rio. I know where I am.
You're a couple years
late. Yeah. Coming to you from the Rio.
Yeah, if you're looking to go to the Riviera, you're just going to find a patch of dirt.
Yeah, it's a big dirt parking lot now for the convention center.
Yeah. I don't know if they've done anything with it yet, or they tore the Riv down. I know that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know something. Yeah. Anthony, I'm not sure if you're still there. All of the brackets can be found at CTS On Demand. CTS On Demand.
You know, he took some speed off his break there, and it turned out real nice. Pocketed ball, got straight in on the 1. Everything's fairly open.
Yep.
Two ball passes the 8.
Yeah, he'd like to be about where he is right now for the 2, maybe even a little bit straighter. Well, the 4 ball's next. That's a 5. The 1 to the 2 to the 4. The 4 does pass the 5. So about where he is right now for the 2 would be nice.
Yeah, and he can just pop over and shoot the 4 in the same corner by where the 5 is. Well, he left himself straight. He must be able to play it into the right-hand corner.
Yeah, and just pull it past the down past the 9 a little bit. There's definitely enough gap there. You just got to get, it's, you know, a narrow window again.
Yeah, it looks like he's okay.
Yep. And that's almost shoot and stop. Might want a little less angle to be able to hold the cue ball with the speed of this table for the 5. You want, you know, push it up a little bit past where the 4 is. Six to the 7 is going to be crucial here.
Yeah. Just shoot the 5 in gently. Leave enough angle on the 6 to where you can get to where you want to get on the 7. I don't know if you'd want to, well, it depends on where the cue ball lays here for the 6, but if he wants to go beyond the 7 and shoot it up this inside or up this corner, or come short and shoot it up in the far corner. Either way.
Yeah, I think I'm just
You don't
saying-
have to move the cue balls much if you play it for the far corner.
Well, and it's naturally going over that
Yeah.
way.
Yep. I don't think he has to do anything special.
It's a little bit of high ball.
Yep, just like that. That'll work. It's got a little angle so it can come off the rail for the 8 and then just stop.
Yeah, another shoot stop.
Yep.
The 8-9 seems to be landing that way this match. Looks like they're moving right along on this tournament, too. It looks like they've already got people out on the final board.
Oh, wow.
Yep, Carlos Barbosa, Gary Littman, Chad Barber, Kelly Chaburko, and Ruben Silva Jr.
Yeah, I know Ruben Silva and I know Chad Barber. He lives in Phoenix.
Yeah, well, they're both still on the A side in the final board. So, first place of this tournament pays out $1,100. Second is $780. Third, $510. All of the rest of it's on the. Everything's on the brackets on CTS on demand.
Yeah, this tournament has a lower entry fee than the 8 ball, so the payouts aren't as much as the 8 ball.
Yeah, well, and plus you've got 100
You don't have as
players.
many
and
players
you don't.
either,
You have
yeah.
100, not 1,500.
Yep.
Well, I know they haven't gotten numbers like that because they used to get that for like the men's open when it was over at the Riviera.
Oh, yeah. I know the year I mastered out of the Open into the Masters division in 2003, I believe. We had 18 or 1900 in the
Yeah.
Open division.
Well, and that's when they were doing the paper brackets, and they had
Yes.
they had to go to double letters. They used the whole alphabet and went to
Oh,
double
yeah.
letters.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Of course, everybody's using the electronic brackets now, the monitors and all, which is nice.
Yeah. Now you don't have to sit there and wait for somebody to come put your sticker out.
Well, yeah, I remember, had to have about 4 or 5 extra people on staff just to run stickers.
Wow, that table sprung a leak.
Boy, that 2 ball stays there. He's golden.
Oh man, look at this.
4 and a 5 are right by the other pot, and 6 and a 7 at the
Yeah.
side. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You couldn't set it up any better.
3 balls on the break and a Cosmo layout.
Yeah, and this one's hard to mess up.
Right here is where you mess it up.
Well, don't go too far.
Yeah, right. For that opening shot is where you mess this up.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna cut this in.
Yep.
Cue
Just
ball.
pop over to the end rail, leave yourself a little bit of angle. Well, I would have tried to leave myself a little better angle to just pop out, to where he just pointed.
No, I think it's where he's going now. Nope.
Ooh.
And a little close to your work.
Well, he landed perfect, but a little
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah, you just go forward or draw it. He's gonna just draw it because the ball needs to travel 10 inches.
Yeah, just pop it over. Move your magic rack out of the way.
Yeah.
He's not doing it.
No, he's not in the way. He's gonna shoot
but,
right beside it.
it can be a visual distraction, though.
Absolutely.
Well, he's on the hill.
There we
Raed
go.
is on the hill, 5-4.
I think that's our first break and run for the match, and maybe even the tournament. I didn't get to see the April and.
We had 2, I think.
Yeah.
I know April broke and ran at least 1.
Well, there you go.
Well, that was the Lori John match. I was on
Yeah.
the previous match, which
Yeah.
was
It was April and Kelly.
And Kelly, yeah. There was
Yeah.
a couple breaking runs in that one. Well, Raed's on the hill. Jeremiah's breaking.
Yep. Got to hold serve here to make
Yep.
it go hill. To get the most fun possible.
Well, the last match on the stream with Lori John and April was hill.
Yep. was the
And Kelly in April was Hill Hill.
yeah, and so was the match before that. The first match went Hill Hill.
First one we did this morning?
Yep. Yeah, with the guys.
Yeah.
That went Hill Hill as well.
April was ahead of Kelly 4-1, and it went to Hill Hill.
She was up, I think, 2-0 when I went to go get lunch. And I think after this match, I'll go see if they've got magic racks. People keep not turning in the magic racks, and got to send people out to go and collect them.
Mm-hmm.
Or they put them in their pool case. Don't do that, people. It's not nice. They're not yours. Is that one going to come out? Hey, there you go. Yep. He did it again. Took a little something off the break. And
Yep.
came out nice. And he doesn't like the magic rack on the table. For sure. Jeremiah is going and taking it off.
Well, the key to this whole rack is to get on the 2 good, because it's all pretty routine if you can get on this 2 ball. I don't know if does it pass the 3? I don't think so.
It does not look like it even on the overhead. I'll zoom in some for us. That must have been, wonder if that was when the guy was saying echo, but it looks like it's too far behind that 3 to go.
Yeah. He might have to get underneath it 2 here and shoot it back in the corner where he's at. I don't know. Unless he can make
it. Can it go into where he's shooting the 1?
I'm not sure. I'd be calling a ref.
Absolutely.
That's what he's doing.
Yep, ref.
Soon he's got right out of his chair and looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're bringing a ref over.
Yeah, and
and that's what he should do.
Yep, it's not sharking. It's not nothing like that. It's It
was a close hit.
Yeah. I know some people get upset. Somebody wants to call a ref on them. Doesn't look like these aren't the caliber of players that do that. But there are players too. They think you're intentionally trying to shark them or whatever. Yeah. It's going to be very obvious because they think it is. But you're not allowed to stand up at the table and watch it.
Right. Yeah. No, protect yourself. Call the ref when in question.
Mm-hmm. That's why they're there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they have to go over and get a ref out of one of the other sections.
Yeah, because we don't have one specifically for here.
Now, there may be one in this section tomorrow when we have all 4 tables in this arena going, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, but the way they have them stationed throughout the room, it's really not that hard to find one. Unless they're already at other tables helping. Plus you have the stadium seating that you can't see on the screen here, but it's just behind where there's tables and everything behind where those vendor boards or sponsor boards, and then there's stadium seating behind that.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Finally got a ref over here. Ziegler Morrison is the referee.
Hey.
He's been coming out here for years.
That's a good hit.
Looked okay to me.
And it was called a good hit.
Yep.
Let me see. I'll pan this around.
But he didn't get rewarded with a very good shot on the 3 ball. Looks like he's playing it safe. Bank it back behind these cluster of balls and send your cue ball up table. No, he went that way. I'm a little surprised at that.
Yeah.
I would have banked it off the side rail behind the 6 and the 9.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy hit from there. I think he can see straight at the ball to pocket it.
I think so. Yeah, he's got a shot.
Hey, Snooker.
Well, he hit it with some speed and rattled it.
Oh no. He's trying to get back over for the
Yeah.
4.
Yep.
All right. Brings Jeremiah back to the table, looking to tie
Yep.
this match up, making it go to a final game.
Okay, he's
There.
on the 4 okay.
And it looks like the 6 passes the 8, so he can go down below the 6 and shoot it in the,
Yep.
the same corner.
Or he could come a little shorter and shoot it in the other corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it passes the 7 to the side.
It doesn't look like it does. If it does, it's super tight.
Yeah, I'd rather shoot it at one of the corners. Yep.
And I hear he can just bump the 9
Bump
a
the
little
9, be straight in on the corner.
bit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing too. Yep, just hit the 9 full and it'll stop right there.
Yep. And you gotta be sure you hit it hard enough to push it out the way. Wow.
Well, he's okay. He's just jacked himself up a little bit,
Yeah.
which it's not a difficult shot, but it's
Yeah.
more difficult than it could have been.
No, see, he's gonna have to top. He's topping this ball here.
Yeah.
And I have a little thing I do, like with the where balls where I'm topping the ball or I'm on the, complete, like the cue ball's frozen to the rail. I get it lined up. I do no warm-up strokes and just a little push, because I feel like the warm-up strokes gets my arm going wonky a little bit when I'm like this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to change what I'm looking at, and so I don't.
Yeah.
I do no warm-up strokes. I get it lined up and bam. Then shoot, stop.
Shoot it in the side.
Shoot for the 9 inside. Tie this match up.
Well, make this one hill.
Yeah, take us
Just
to
like all the rest of them have been.
yeah, mine as well. This is a B-side match, so these guys are fighting for
Yep.
their lives.
Yep.
Their tournament life, literally. There you go. 5 piece.
Hill.
I had to.
Raed has the break.
I had to move the Bad Boys card because it was in the corner next to the Bad Boy logo, and it was.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yep.
A lot of activity going on out there.
Lots and lots of stuff.
A lot of nine-ball being played.
Yeah, people getting warmed up for the Scotch doubles that starts tomorrow.
Yep.
Room's going to start filling up real quick. Kevin and I will be here a lot with you over the next couple of days too, because we're not playing Scotch.
And you'll both be playing 8-ball on Saturday?
Yes. We're both playing 8-ball tournament. All right, here we go. Right, looks like he's taking a little off of his break too.
Yeah, unfortunately, the one ball caught the point of the side pocket and came back towards the racking end here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have probably had a decent shot at it. I'm not sure he can thread the needle there to the 1.
Yeah, he was looking down at it, but I couldn't tell. I can't tell if he can see. Let's get this overhead. Let's see if we can see this in time. Man, that's tight through
Yeah,
there.
it's a small window. I don't
I'd
think
kick
you
at
can.
it.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not gonna roll out, I'd kick. But with that 2-9 there, and
I'd roll out. I wouldn't take
Yeah.
a chance on kicking and selling out.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if you just push the cue ball into the 3, if you can see the edge of the 1 from there. Or you push all the way down table.
Well, he's looking like he can get in there, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They have a better look at it than we do.
Yeah, that's for sure. We can't get down there and squint at it and close an eye.
But
And
he's looking at it.
yeah. It's looking like he can go between them below the 1, and like he's trying to
Yeah.
he's kicking the 1. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot it does that. Thanks, Snooker. I switched to the room view and it echoed again.
Oh,
Kevin,
is that what's doing it? Okay.
Yeah, Kevin said he fixed it, Snooker. I'll let him know. It's his fault, not mine.
Oh, he
look
shot
at
it
that.
straight in.
Did he come out for a shot on the 2?
I think
What
you
a
can see it.
billiard on the 9?
Yeah, he can definitely hit the 9. Now, do you thin the 2 ball and try to send the 9 up to the corner, or do you try to pull off of the 2 and maybe luck it into the side?
No, the 7 may be in the way to send it all the way up table.
Yeah, it's tough either way, but to make it in the side, because the 2's a little below the 9.
Yeah.
And you got to hit on top of the 9 to make it, so
Yeah,
that's
he'd have
not
to.
really too legitimate of a shot either, I
No.
don't think.
Let's see what he's going to do with it here. Is he going to try and play a safe, bank the 2 over to the other side of the table, just let the cue ball go in behind the 9?
Bank it between the 2 or the 4 and the 9.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the cue ball behind one of those balls. I don't know.
He's looking at the billiard.
I don't think the billiard's on. So like you said, I don't think it can pass the 7.
Yeah, it doesn't pass the 7. I don't think he can catch
And
the full
2's
enough.
No, the 2's below the 9, so
Or is he looking at playing the 2 off of the 9?
I don't see how you. Well, yeah, I don't like that either. But you got to do something.
I think I like banking it out of there. Even if you thin it and bank it towards the other side pocket, just between the 3-4, and let the cue ball go over, hit, to the 9.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, the 4-9 is a blocker. I think it's the first time today I've heard the music back here. Yeah. Taking a little time on this because this is probably the match-winning shot here, or the selling the farm.
Yep.
It looks like he's trying to play it off of the rail, off of the 9, into the side.
Boy, that's.
Or is he banking it into the 9-9 in the corner?
Well, you know what? That's a possibility too.
There's too many
Gives him a
possibilities
chance
here.
to win the game.
Yeah.
That's what he was trying to do.
He was playing the 2 in there off of the 9.
And send the 9 to the, look at this.
Yeah, and he's hooked him.
Yeah. Amazing. And you're too far to jump.
Yep. Massaying isn't that easy
That's
from that.
a long way to Massey too.
Yeah, it's a real hard distance to judge like that. There's so little turn that it needs to do, but you can't hit it too easy because then it turns right into the 4. You hit it too hard, it never turns.
You got to send it past the 4 before it starts turning. That's
and
tough.
then it's got to take a quick U-turn.
Yep. I'm not sure what to suggest here. You can't kick to the side rail and kick it in because the 4's in the way.
One rail with spin off of the end rail between the 3-4?
Maybe.
Or the foot rail here.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it'd be like almost right at that first diamond or right between the diamond and the chalk with a whole bunch of left-hand spin.
And that's not a big window either.
No. Well, if he can get into, you know, from coming off, hitting it off of the rail from behind the 4, he could just thin the 2 up table a little bit and let the cue ball come back to the other side.
Yeah, I think that might be what he's looking at.
I don't know from that. It looks like he's shooting past the 4. Can he see the edge of this ball?
I don't know. I didn't think so. Nope.
It's like he thought he could see the very edge
Apparently.
of it.
I didn't think so.
Yeah,
but
I didn't think so either. But we're here.
yeah, and they're right on top of it. So, and he may have. He just
Yeah,
didn't go wide enough.
Didn't execute it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mean it wasn't there. Still doesn't mean it wasn't there. So, 2 into the side, a little angle to bump the rail, and come back.
He's setting up awful straight. Maybe he's just going to
draw
draw
it.
it straight back. Yeah.
Is he gonna have to swing this around, or you can go straight back up to the center of the table? Oh, he's looking at just rolling it in and playing it inside.
Well, you better get it right because that 5, you got to go down for the 5. And you start jamming them balls in the side, they're going to spit back at you.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you hit it perfect.
Yeah, they side pockets do not like to be, and I mean, especially from an angle, don't like to be forced into.
I like that a lot better.
Yes, I do too. That is.
And he's got a great angle.
That was a much better decision. Got perfect angle. Shoot this 4. Come back across table for the 5. Settle down. Settle down.
And now it looks like you might have to just roll it in and shoot the 7 back up
Yeah,
this end.
take short side on the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, accepting what the table is what you've done and what the table has given you. He sees things pretty quick. He doesn't do a lot of warm-up strokes.
Yeah.
Once he's figured out what he's going to do. No, this is just shoot it up, let the cue ball roll, maybe bump the rail and come off just a tiny bit for the 9 in the upper left-hand corner.
Roll past the 7 about, what, 6 inches maybe?
Yeah.
No more than that.
No.
You're going to leave too much.
Somewhere between 4 and 6.
Yeah.
And
He's going to maybe draw back a little and shoot in the side? Or is he going? No,
he's
he
going
went forward.
He
Okay.
went way forward, though.
Yeah. It's a tester.
Yep. And he's looking at back cutting this.
Ooh.
I didn't know he was related to Cole Dixon. I'd shoot it in the other corner. Nice and easy. You missed this other corner. If you shoot it in the left corner, you can catch that end rail with the cue ball with a nice easy
That
speed.
sure looks like it to me.
Yeah, and I think eventually it's what he's going to shoot. He may be looking at where the cue ball's going off of the 9.
Well, if he thinks by going forward he's going to scratch, he can always draw out of the scratch too.
Yeah, see, I think that's the shot you're supposed to shoot.
I think you go forward. Well, no, now he's
going
cueing
to
low.
draw. Yeah, he's going to suck it to the side rail.
There
Just
it
like
is.
that. That's your match, ladies and gentlemen.
Raed wins, and we're not sure, but
Yeah, we'll have another match for you sometime this evening.
it's 5:30 now. There might possibly be a 6 o'clock match. We're going to have to go check, but until then,
Yeah, we'll be back.
we'll see ya.
Testing. Testing. All right. Can you guys tell me if there's still an echo, or is it better now? Good. I think I fixed it. This is not our equipment, not our setup. We're just guest commentating. So I'm trying to learn someone else's system, but I think I got it fixed. Hopefully. Good afternoon, pool fans. We have the hot seat match of the women's 9-ball singles platinum division. We have Lori John Hassan versus Ashia Erdal. Did I say that name right?
Aisha.
Aisha Erdal.
Yep. Aisha's actually a local goer here from Las Vegas. Her game has really come up in the last couple years.
All right, that's Lori John on the left, Aisha on the right.
Yeah, Lori John is a former world champion, and she is in the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame.
As well as the WPBA Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
They have their own Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
All right, looks like Aisha has won the lag. We're playing CSI Rules 9-ball. It is alternate break, rack for yourself.
Race to 5.
Race to 5, and 3-foul rule is in effect, and the 9-ball on the break counts in every pocket. Counts as a win.
I think you covered it.
And if anything else comes up, we'll just talk about it then. I am one of your two co-hosts here. I am Kevin Ross, joined by
Bill Stock. We did a match earlier today.
All right, it's going to be Aisha's break.
Yeah, we're going to work as much as possible here today and tomorrow or till Saturday, because both you and your wife are going to be playing singles in 8-ball. And we hope you're playing a lot.
Yeah, so you won't be hearing much from us, hopefully.
Hopefully you'll be playing to where you won't be over here at all.
Maybe we'll be in the finals. So
there you go.
Over here on the TV
table. We'll be
table.
talking about you, yeah.
All right, looks like she's made a ball.
Yep, I don't think she can see enough of that one ball, or if any of it. It doesn't look like it.
Oh, and I believe I have fixed the problem with the audio echo when using the overhead camera. I didn't fix the color, but at least I fixed the audio. Previously, when switching to the overhead camera, the audio would get all wonky.
It looks like she's acting like she can see it. Is she kicking it to one?
Actually, I think she can see enough to make it.
Oh, she could. It didn't look like it.
All right. Nice try. Now brings Lori John to the table.
Yep.
So I know Lori John's Fraggle rate, it's 647. Do we know what Aisha's is?
I can find out real quick.
Yeah, let's get her Fraggle rate also. Good speed by Lori John.
Yep, she got on the 2 nice.
The 3's gone, the 4 is next. That's the 5 on the left side. Looks like the 2 does go in the corner. Although it looks like she's cutting this to the side.
Aisha is a 554.
Oh, mayday, mayday, mayday.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, Fraggle rate says Lori John is the favorite, but Lori John's the favorite in a lot of women's tournaments she enters.
Oh, yeah.
But in the short race to 5, alternate break.
Short race of 9-ball.
Short race, 9-ball, alternate break, anything can happen.
Yep. Short race, one stub your toe once, it can cost you, a 2-game swing in a short race like that.
So Aisha's definitely got a chance.
Yeah, Aisha's really done well for herself. Her game's come up, and a lot of it, I bet, has to do with the fact she's lost 40 pounds.
Oh, that'll help. That should help with your endurance, I would think.
She's gotten healthy. She feels a lot better.
Help with your stamina.
Yep.
So you've known her for a while?
Yeah, quite a few years. And she's got 2 little boys, 3 and 4 years old.
And plays a little bit of pool in her spare time.
She does. She's got a little bit of an off angle here.
Yeah, I think she's just going to have to kind of take the long shot on the 6.
I think so.
Just kind of drift the cue ball out into this area.
Yeah.
And just take the longer shot on the 6, I think.
Sometimes you can't force things, and you just have to take what the table gives you.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like she's trying to make something happen here.
Well, she stroked it good, but she didn't get around the 7, and now she's got a problem.
Yeah, I don't think the 6 goes by the 7 for a bank if she wanted to do that. So let's try our other camera.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the bank's on. She's in a tough spot. Well, she was trying the bank.
Maybe it did have enough room to
But
squeeze
she
by.
hit it a little full and double kissed it.
All right, left either a bank or a thin cut for Lori John. Or safety.
A very nice one too.
That's gonna end up right behind there.
Yep.
That's a nice shot.
Nicely done. She is smart.
So it's years of experience.
Mhm.
Says I've seen this movie before. I know how it ends. I'm playing safe. Well, if she's good with the jump cue, I'd be looking at trying to jump this one. It looks like she's looking at kicking.
Yeah, she can't figure out which way she wants to go. I kind of like going underneath at 7.
Yeah, it seems like you have a better chance of maybe possibly making the 6.
Right, yeah.
If you go the other way, you just might just scratch in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Either corner, actually.
Yeah, you can go off the top of the 6
Yep.
in the right corner or off the back of the 6 in the left corner. She's going your way. Oh, hit it nice. Oh,
beautiful.
Nice shot.
Well, it's like you said, she had a better chance to make it
Absolutely.
going that way.
Gotta give yourself a chance to win.
Mm-hmm.
Tough shot on the 7, though.
Yeah.
She's have to just either roll it and take like a combination or try to come back and forth.
You don't think she can hold the cue ball?
Well, maybe. These angles are deceiving from
Yeah.
from
Well,
looking
it
at it on the
is,
monitor. I know the table's playing a little fast, so maybe she can hold it.
Not real sure. It's like you said, our angles. Oh, she went that way.
And I
Kind of
think
got the
she's-
50-yard line, so she's.
I think she's gonna be forced to play the combination.
Yeah.
Or a safety.
Yeah, if you try to cut that 8 ball in, you're real dangerous scratching. That's what she's doing, though, it looks
She
like.
is. Well, really, she's sizing it up, trying it on for size, see how it feels.
Yeah. She's hitting it thin enough that I don't think she'd be able to draw away from the scratch very
Yeah,
easily.
Looks like she's changed her mind.
Yeah, she's going to go for the cheese. Well,
Gave it a good try.
yep.
And yes, Lori John Hassan used to be known as Lori John Jones. That is correct.
Many, many years ago, her ex-husband, Sammy Jones, is actually her coach still.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
he's still
they're still friends, yeah.
Hmm.
Sammy Jones was the first person that was back, gosh, early 80s.
jumping.
First time I ever saw a jump shot.
Yeah, he was.
Of course, he was
known
using a
for that.
shaft. He was just using a shaft then before they had a rule against, having a minimum length on a jump cue.
I remember Sammy Jones. I remember he was known for the jump shot.
Yep. First time I ever saw anybody jump a ball.
All right, Lori John draws first blood. 1-0, race to 5, and it's going to be Lori John's break.
Yep.
Coming at you live from the beautiful Rio All Suites here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yep. Day 1 of 11, I believe. 11 days. Tomorrow, we have 4 tables here in the arena with bleachers on the other side beyond the signs that you can see. And we have the 9-ball challenge starting tomorrow, and we're going to have a lot of that action in this arena.
Fun.
A lot of pros. You know, they're coming over from the U.S. Open 10-ball over at Griff's, and they'll be playing here tomorrow on the 7-footers.
Lots of fun.
Yep.
Man, I'm out of the 9-ball singles. I might want to go play in that.
Boy, nice break.
Nice break. Unfortunately, no look at the 3.
She probably can get to the rail. It's hard to say from here. I don't know if she can go rail first and still get it or not.
Oh, that BadBoys logo is right in the way.
Yeah, so I still can't tell. It looks like maybe not. And she can't go long rail at it. Can't really push unless you're going to push into a jump shot or something.
Well, you could do a...
Oh, she can go to the side rail and back over.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to push, you could play a combination 7 onto the 3.
Yeah.
Ooh, I thought I was afraid she was going to scratch doing that.
Yeah.
And actually got away with that. I think that's right up on the rail.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she can just come off with the cue ball like this way, and
like
try to get that 3 ball back that way maybe.
Looks like that'd be a pretty good safe. I don't think she has really any other options.
Well, she could try to kick it in up and down table.
Well,
that's an option.
Yeah. But think about it. Then you're stuck up there.
Yeah.
Shooting at 4-ball down here.
Yeah, if you make the 3, then what?
And then you got to go back up for the 5. So, yeah.
I didn't say it was a good option.
Now she's
just going to
getting
try
a little sneaky here.
She's just going to try to roll up on it.
Yep.
Didn't work out.
Yeah, I liked thinning just banking the 3-ball back behind the 7 and bringing the cue ball up table. She's going to come out for the side probably. Yep. Don't go too far.
Yeah, that's a little tricky spot.
It's amazing what just an inch or 2 can do to change the whole look.
Yeah, I don't know if she can super slow roll this, or she may have to go to the end rail.
Yeah.
We'll live inside, straighten it out, and nice effort.
Not quite enough. She can cut it in, but she's going to have to let her cue ball go. That side pocket's pretty big when you're looking at shots like this.
I mean, ideally, she'd just like slice the 5 in and run the cue ball into the 8 and stay right there for the 6, but that's in a perfect world. And
maybe the scratch is not on. I can't.
Is she cutting this, or she's playing safe?
She's just playing safe. She's just too smart.
That's a pretty nice save.
Yep.
That's a nice shot. Can't fool her.
Well, you know, she's probably thinking, you know, I'm the favorite in this match. Just don't do anything stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going the conservative route.
All right. Good hit.
Yep. Unfortunately, it lands perfect for Lori John.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you would have been better off not hitting it and just giving her ball in hand, because that just made it easier for Lori John.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not quite as bad as when you kick it a ball and you hit it, but and it lines up with like a dead 9 ball. But it's not quite as bad as that. But
yeah. I think she left it a little bit more angle than she really wanted.
She has a nice soft touch, though.
She does, yeah. I know she used to play a lot of straight pool.
Yep. Ooh, slow down. Huh. All
Perfect.
Right, that's not bad. She can work with this.
I think so.
All right, this 9 ball to extend her lead.
2-0. And I believe it's her break.
Oh,
no, it was Aisha's break. Aisha
yep.
broke first, okay.
Yep, she won the leg. It's a pretty nice setup they have here at the BCA National Championships. Lots of vendors.
Yeah.
Lots of cool stuff going on.
It's not your first time here, is it?
It's my first time here.
Is it?
Yeah, my wife has been here many times.
Yeah, we got 128 tables here in this ballroom, and another ballroom across the hallway that's got another 120 tables in it. And then there's another room that'll be completed tomorrow. It'll have, I think they were saying 24 tables.
Yeah, I think that's
for mini tournaments. Unfortunately, we lost the use of the Brasilia across the hall, which we had 48 tables in there last year, but with the World Series of Poker changing their schedule and not coming back in November for the final table, they're doing it starting tomorrow, and so they're still set up in the Brasilia.
We should head over there and watch the finals.
You know, yeah, it's kind of boring though.
Yeah,
I'd
rather watch it on TV with.
Rather watch it with a 30-minute delay. You can see their whole cards, and you can't get that close. You're not that close to the table when you're a spectator either.
Right. Nice kick safe by
Very
Lori John.
nice. Yeah, she is a very smart player. She's well seasoned. Boy, how do you get at this ball?
To the bottom rail with a lot of spin.
A lot of spin, yep.
And if you should happen to not get enough spin, maybe it'll knock the 9 away so it doesn't leave a 1-9 combination. Not that Lori John would go for that. The layout's not too bad. I don't necessarily think she would go for this combination if she had ball in hand.
Probably not. Unless it's lined up almost dead on to the hole.
Yeah, which this isn't.
Looks like it's off to the left of the hole a little. Nicely
Good
done.
solid hit.
Yep.
And she left a shot. Made a good hit.
Looks like she's cueing a little bit of inside, so she's going to come back to the center of the table, it looks like. Yep. Nicely done.
Nice shot.
Yep. Now it looks pretty. This table looks really good.
Yeah, the 3 Shoots stop shot on the 3, right to the 4. 4 gives perfect access for that 5 and 7. Yeah, they're sitting pretty nice.
Yep.
Only the main problem is going to be 7 to the 8.
From the 7 to the 8, yep.
3, 4, 5, and 7 should take care of themselves, but 7 to the 8 is going to be key. I think ideally, I'd want to be straight in on the 7, just draw straight back.
I think, yeah.
I think that's the way I'd like to do it.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to have to go away from the 5 ball just a little bit.
Nice little soft draw.
That works just fine. She's got enough angle there where she can just pop off the rail and hopefully get straight on the 7.
Yeah, she has a little bit of angle, so yeah, I do think she has to go to the rail and back out. And yeah, she'll want to end up, you know, like right around here, straight in, so she can just draw straight back. Well, a little bit straighter than what I drew.
Yep.
At least that's what I'm thinking.
Well, the one thing she didn't want to do was land short where she was at an off angle. Boy, now she's just a little tricky.
Yeah, that side pocket comes into play now.
It's very huge if you're trying to draw back.
Yeah, if the table is nice and slippery like I think it is, like she should be able to draw past it, but
yeah,
I mean, cheat the pocket a little, hit it a little full.
Just like that, nicely done.
Nice shot.
Got a good angle to come out for the 9 ball. Just straight out.
Yeah, just roll this in. Easy peasy.
Yep.
Lemon squeezy. And should she make this 9 ball, that would put her up 3-0.
With the break.
And this time it will be her break.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
I had to be right this time. I was wrong last time, so.
Well, you're right every time, 50% of the time.
Yep.
Hey, Snooker, how's it going?
Yeah, Lori John still can play a little.
She can play. She's not forgotten how. Guess maybe all her kids are grown up now, so she can spend full time playing pool again.
I'm guessing. You know, she looks a lot younger than she is. She's
right. Yeah, she definitely looks good for her age. No doubt about that.
Absolutely.
All right, Lori John's break. All right, squatted the cue ball nicely, made ball on the break, and well, she's got a shot on the 1.
She got a shot, yep.
2 ball went down on the break, 3 is next.
That 9 ball is dangerously close to the pocket. She could shoot a 3-9 combo or a 7-9 combo.
Yeah, it depends how she gets on
she
this.
lands, yep. If she lands on the 3 good to get to the 4, then it's just kind of connect the dots from there.
I don't really see an easy way to get on the 3-9 from here. I mean, if she shoots this with like a little bit of left spin, you know, there's that side pocket and the other balls. So
it's a little too risky.
Something in inside English, just stay.
Well, and she's got almost every pocket the 3 can go in.
Yeah, a little bit inside English, just stay on that side of it.
Nope, don't get on the rail.
Yeah, on the rail and it's going the wrong way. If she can avoid the 7 and come around, or maybe even just one rail to the, and straight back out. Yeah, just one rail straight back out. Take the longer shot.
Yep. She's very smooth. got a really good angle here. Just pop over to the other side of the 5.
Yeah, the 5 does go by the 8.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to make sure she has some angle on the 5 to get to the 6, and she has angle. She can just drift up between that 6, 7.
Yep, I was thinking maybe she might go for the 6 in the side, but when she could, but sharp angles on the side pockets are dangerous.
Yeah.
She's got a perfect angle to do what you said. Just go between the 6 and the 7.
Yeah. 5 that way,
Yeah.
cue ball that way.
Yep. Perfect. Perfect.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. I don't think you could set it with ball in hand any better than that.
Well, with ball in hand, I think I'd move it to the right about a 1/4 inch.
She just stop her ball. Just like that.
Well, these combinations, they are missable.
Oh, yeah.
It looks easy, but they're missable.
Well, she made sure that she gave it her full concentration.
She sure did.
4-0. Time for Aisha to make her move.
All right. Time to kick it into high gear. All right, you've given her spot. You can start playing now. So I'm Kevin Ross with Railbirds TV. I'm also being joined by Bill Stock. Hey, do you have a YouTube channel?
Me?
You?
No.
No, you don't have a YouTube channel? We'll have to get you one. Everyone should have one.
I didn't know that was even something you could do.
Anybody can have a YouTube channel, even me.
Do you have to pay for it?
Nope.
Okay.
Absolutely free.
And what do you do with it? I mean,
Put videos on it.
you can just post anybody's videos on it, or
Well, you should post your own videos.
I don't have any.
Gotta start making some.
I'm not real tech savvy. So.
All right, so Laurie John to the table with
Aisha broke dry. She's got a shot on the 1, but the shot itself is difficult, and then position on the 2 is fairly difficult. She cutting it or banking it?
she's probably going to try to play safe somehow since she's been doing a lot of that.
Well,
So like I said, she's going to bank the 1 in.
I think that your safety is right. You're just 1 shot late. It's definitely going to be a safety now. And this is a pretty good one. She's going to go that side. I thought she might bank it up past the 4 and put the cue ball behind the 8, 9, but that works. That works as well.
Yeah, I don't think it laid quite right to do that. I think she would have had to cut it too much to bank it past the 4, maybe. If the 4 wasn't there, she could have just banked it straight up past the 8.
Ooh, she hit the 4 ball.
Bad hit. Don't grab it. Let it roll. Oh, we may have to get a referee involved here to remove the magic rack.
Yeah, or use both hands.
I don't know. Or John's.
I don't think the balls were laying on it.
No, but she's having trouble getting the
She should just
rack.
call a ref over and let them do it.
Yeah, they even have the. Oh, now we got everyone involved here. All right, they were able to work it out amongst themselves. All right, ball in hand for Laurie John.
She's got a little bit of work to do to get on that 3.
Yeah. Now, we are playing 3-foul rule. I don't know if she's necessarily going to go for a 3-foul.
I was just thinking the same thing. She's in a pretty good spot here to get her on 2 anyway.
Yeah, and then Oh, did that line up?
I don't know.
I'm looking at the overhead, and I think that lined up pretty good.
Well, I'd be willing to bet that Ace is going to rearrange it, even if she hits a 9
Yeah.
first. She is going to rearrange it.
Rearrange the furniture a
Yeah,
little.
yeah. Is she going to kick long at it and try to go for the cheese?
Go for the gusto. No, trailing 4-0. She might be trying to make a move. Although, that 7 is huge in the way to try to go up and down table. Yeah, I'll just be looking at going probably the bottom rail, just simple like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, if I miss it, hope to miss it long, so I move the 9 at least if I don't hit the 2. That's what she's doing. Like I said, make sure if you don't hit the 2, at least hit the 9. Okay, she got a good hit.
She got a good hit, and she got a good leave.
Safe.
Yep.
Nice. And tied up that 5, 6, 7 also,
Yep. So
in addition to snookering her on the 2. Going to make Lori John earn this game.
Yep.
Oh, did she make it? She made it. And position on the 3, sort of. All right, so 3 in the side, cue ball down this way, clip the 9 this way, break these out. Cue ball keeps going through around and for the 4 in the corner there.
Sounds good to me.
That's all you gotta do. Let's see if she sees that shot.
Nope.
Oh, if she gets overrolled that just a little. I think
yeah.
she wanted for it the side and then get a breakout, I think.
Yeah, you could see what she was thinking. And it was good thought process. She just overamped it just a hair.
No, I think maybe cue ball this way in here, safety with the cue ball.
Not sure if that's what she's doing or she's trying to pocket ball. I don't think she can go into those balls if she cuts it in the side, but I could be wrong. No, she's doing what you said.
Or something similar.
She's too smart.
Yeah, I'd just be worried about making a good hit here. I wouldn't be too worried about selling out a shot because that 5, 6, 7 are
It's tough,
pretty ugly.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'd be almost hoping that she gets a shot on the 4 and let her try to deal with it. Good hit. Don't scratch. Okay, good. I was worried I might double kiss scratch or something. Oh, I left it tough again.
See another safe coming. Cue ball's coming down towards us. I'll bet. And if she hits it real good, she could get behind that clump of balls.
You think she wants to send the cue ball this way, possibly breaking
know.
up the cluster? Or you think she wants to play a different safety and not touch the cluster?
No, she's coming down.
All right, she's going to hit them. All right, so
They're open now.
they're open. And she has an open shot on the 4.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't have to do anything special with the cue ball to get to the 5.
No, she's got just enough angle to where position should be pretty natural.
Which is good when you're hampered by a ball.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to do anything special. Just center follow. Just roll the ball in.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you hit it hard enough to at least get it off the rail at least.
Yeah.
All right, put a nice stroke on it. Come back up to the center of the table. That's a good stroke. She came up to the center of the table.
Well done.
All right, she's got a nice little angle. Now, how do we get from the 5
It's
to
a
the 6?
little tricky. Little tricky.
Maybe follow.
Maybe bump the 7?
Yeah, and brush off the 7. it looks like she can, cue ball follow, brush the 7, back out this way, possibly.
Yeah, the only problem is if you hit that 7-2 full,
Yeah,
you might scratch.
Yeah, you go right in the drink.
Maybe just roll up gently and bump the 7 and shoot the 6 towards one of the end pockets down there.
That's a
possible.
Yeah, that's not bad. That might be the way to go.
She's cueing low, so I'm not really sure what she's planning.
Maybe she's going to try to draw into the 6 and try to bump it out for
I
a
think
shot.
that is what she tried to do. She just didn't catch the 6 full enough. She had a little more side English than she did draw.
Yeah. And I don't know that the bank is really sitting all that good here, or even if she makes it, whereas, I think she has to cut it a little to bank it, and I don't know that's necessarily going to give her a good shot on the 7 if she does. She's going to play safe behind the 7, or is she going for the bank? Going for the bank.
And made it, and she's on the 7.
Oh, I
Nice.
saw the angle incorrectly. She had good angle to come back for the 7.
And she's laying close to perfect.
It's not bad.
No?
She can work with this. She just going to slow roll this in for the 8 and a side, or is she going to try to come out to the center of the table? Looks like she's
going to play it for the side.
Looks like she's probably going to leave herself a bit of a cut shot to the side. I don't think she can. I don't think she can leave it straight in.
Just get your cue ball off the rail so you can move it a little bit.
Oh!
Looks like she's about perfect to go to the side rail and come out, or just pop it back.
This is looking good for Aisha to get on the scoreboard.
She's going to go forward with it.
Yeah, just one rail out.
Yep.
But oh no!
Oh, Aisha, you took your eye off the ball.
Yeah, she
worried
really
too much about the cue ball.
Yeah, she kind of quick stroked it.
We've all done that.
It's worse when it's on TV, though.
Yeah.
That stings a little more.
Yeah. Well, I'd be willing to bet this match is over.
Yeah, she's not going to give it to her, though. She's making her shoot it.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a rule. Well, I guess when it's a
I think you're allowed
game,
you're allowed to concede the match-winning ball.
Yeah. They can't penalize you a game. Well, that's it, folks. And I think, from what Rick Jones said, that's going to be the final stream match of the night.
Oh, okay.
But we're going to have a full day tomorrow with the 9-ball challenge starting. And
that should be a lot of fun.
It's
so
been a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in.
Is it 9 a.m.? Is that when we're getting started tomorrow?
Well, that's when the tournament starts now. I'm not sure if that's when the streaming starts, but I'm guessing probably.
Well, we'll do our best to get a match on the streaming table at 9 a.m. That's Pacific time.
Yes. And thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah. See ya.